And whatever. Oh,
And what? No, go ahead.
the trailers.
Oh shit, yeah, because Super Bowl is always a big time for
We'll get
trailers.
maybe a new Superman trailer.
But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to your favorite film podcast, The Average Film Enjoyer. We're your hosts, Trey and Evan. Excuse me, sorry, dude. Sparkling water. I feel like sparkling water somehow makes you burp more than like soda.
Yes.
Do you?
I
Really?
agree. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I do.
Have you seen that video of the kid who's like, your boyfriend may have a Lego Millennium Falcon, but can he chug an entire sparkling water without burping? And he chugs the whole thing, and he goes, "What? Oh, I don't know what to do,"
yeah.
and then hits his head in the garage
Yeah,
door. Yeah,
that's
that
classic.
shit's so good. Welcome back. We are already going on tangents. We got a great episode for y'all today. It's a big episode. We got 5 movies that we're talking about. We are talking about the Dollars trilogy, which I didn't learn until like yesterday that it's it's like an unofficial trilogy.
Yeah.
You know, they're not actually connected. And then we were talking about 2 super underrated Marvel movies that
Yeah.
aren't talked about enough. Avengers Age of Ultron and Ant-Man. So that's going to be good stuff. We're going to talk. We got a bunch of new trailers this past week that we're going to discuss. New castings. It's been a big news. It's been a big week for movie news. Because I saw another casting for the Odyssey this morning. I don't know if you saw it.
You'll have to remind me.
Okay, we'll talk about it once we get to movie news.
I'm sure I remember, but
But yeah, so we're going to talk about that. We got some great diary stuff today. I went through these past few days. I went through the entire Alien franchise. So I'll talk about those. Yeah, it's going to be a good episode. But before we get into anything, what we got coming up. So next week, I believe, is Civil War and Doctor Strange. Which is a great week. Civil War is just an incredible movie, and then Doctor Strange is one of the coolest looking movies. And then to pair along with that from our IMDb list, we got Dangal, the Bollywood movie that's apparently it's like a sports movie, and Downfall about Hitler.
oh god.
So, just a good week for depression. The following week, we are back to the Guardians. We're going to be doing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Spider-Man Homecoming.
Ooh.
Along with, that's the third. Along with Taxi Driver and 1917, 2 bangers.
Nice. Yeah.
And then the week after that, we will be doing Thor Ragnarok.
Fuck yes.
I
can't wait.
I haven't rewatched it since when it first came out, so
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how it'll hold up on rewatch.
Yeah.
And then Black Panther. It's not awful. It's just not the best.
Yeah.
And then that week we'll be pairing it with Stars on Earth and Snatch, which I'm excited for because I've never seen that.
I love Snatch so much.
But today, before we get into anything, please subscribe, do whatever. We've been getting great viewership on our last few episodes, so please keep that up. We love to see it. But before we get into anything, Evan, how you been? How's your week been? You've been cooking cakes.
Yeah. It's been all right. Had a pretty shit weekend last weekend, and then
Yeah.
it was a fine week. A lot of comfort movies, and work's been whatever. It's pretty standard. I am playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 right now, which just came out, and
How is it so far?
it is so fucking good. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Me and Seth from the Real Talk podcast have been chatting a lot about it because he's also playing it. It's it's sick. So yeah, standard. Pretty chill. I'm excited for the Super Bowl trailers. I think we're getting a new Thunderbolts trailer, and I'm hoping it looks good.
Let's go. Yeah. Well, the first one made it look good. I think this is the year to the return of great superhero movies.
We got a certified stinker coming out in 5 days.
No, I disagree.
Certified,
I think it's going to be good.
2.5 below. No. We'll talk about it. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm going to shit on this movie so hard. I can't wait.
Have you watched it yet?
No, but they haven't even screened it yet. They're not even like what. That's
why here's what I know it's probably not going to happen, but what I would love to happen is for you to go watch it, come back and be like, that was a 4-star. That was excellent.
That's what happened with Deadpool and Wolverine, and then I watched it 2 more times, and now I don't like that movie anymore.
That movie's not good, though. Yeah. I don't know what you were thinking, giving it. What did you give it? A 4.5, a 5-star?
4.5 on first watch. Crazy.
That's insane.
I know.
That movie is so mid.
Down to a 2-star.
Yeah, I have it at 3.
Oh yeah. Also, you're not watching it, but you should be.
Severance
just continues to be one of the greatest shows ever. Last week,
is it better than The Leftovers?
Who knows? Maybe by the end. It's pretty. The best thing on right now. Better than Succession. I'll say it right now. And I fucking love Succession. It's that good. If you're not watching it, you got to get on it. It's gas.
Yeah.
John Turturro's going to win an Emmy for it next year.
I'll love to see it. I love John Turturro.
He's so good. Yeah.
I like him in the Transformers movies.
Hell yeah.
He's so funny.
He's so good. Yeah. He's great. How are you doing?
Chilling, man. It's been a busy week. I had midterms last week. And then I start working on my documentary short tomorrow for class. I may post that on YouTube at some point. So you guys can be looking out for a Trey RZ original. It's going to be called Golf and the Art of Forgetting. And it's going to be about my dad. So that's exciting. I've gotten back into Call of Duty.
Yeah, we got to play that new map still.
I've been playing it. It's good. And they added Stakeout 24/7.
Ooh, we love that.
So I've just been grinding camos. Nice. And they added Gun Game, finally.
Oh, love that.
Dude, Gun Game is the best.
Nice.
So yeah, that's been super fun. Nothing much else going on. My GM at where I work got fired. I haven't been scheduled for the past 2 weeks. Like, they just haven't been scheduling me, which, first of all...
Damn.
Awesome. But I texted who I thought my GM was, and I was like, hey, is there a reason I haven't been on the schedule? And I just get a text back, I don't work there anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck happened while I was gone? So that's been weird to deal with. A lot of emotions.
Damn.
But, we're here. I get to do the podcast with my boy. I've gotten back into puzzling, which has been nice.
Nice.
I love doing puzzles, dude. You have no idea. I just finished one before we recorded.
Ooh, shit, nice.
Yeah.
I'm deep into The Handmaid's Tale now. Put about 4.5 hours into it today.
Hell yeah.
It's, dude, Margaret Atwood.
Oh, and
peak.
I wanted to show what I got at Disney World.
Oh, yeah, you're going to show that off.
And I got a few
audio listeners tune into the video for it.
Yeah, dude. So, first of all, my parents bought me this dope-ass Tron shirt. And second of all, now... Wait, I gotta turn it on. I have my own identity disc.
So sick. I want it.
Oh shit, it's trying to... Oh, that's Bluetooth mode. And it's like, it has like... It's fucking awesome. And if you don't... If this is like your first episode tuning in, Tron is like one of my all-time favorite movies. So... And yesterday at Barnes & Noble, I got all of the first 8 Saw movies for $10 DVD. And the Fantastic Mr. Fox Criterion, which is tough as hell. So yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week for movie memorabilia.
Nice.
Oh, and so they've been shutting down all the Redbox machines because Redbox like went out of business. So there's all these machines that have just been abandoned around. You know what Redbox is, right?
Yeah, I didn't know they even had them anymore though.
Yeah, so there's ones that are still on, and my uncle, who is like, he is the god of finding dope physical media. So he's like, he sends me links and shit all the time, and he'll just get stuff for me, and he'll be like, hey, here's this, and I'm like, okay. So he figured out that if you go around and like, or like be like, I want this, and this from Redbox, and then put in your card, it won't charge you since it's not a company anymore. So it just gives you these free Blu-rays and DVDs.
Damn.
He found me the other day, Dr. Sleep Director's Cut.
Yes,
on Blu-ray.
Dude.
And I was like, no!
I need that shit.
So, we still need to watch that, Evan.
I know.
Me and you have a lot of stuff on our mutual watch list that we need to watch together.
All of them are long as fuck.
Yeah, it's Once Upon a Time in America, Dead Reckoning, and Dr. Sleep Director's Cut.
And Once Upon a Time in the West.
Have you not seen that?
No. Oh, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I thought you'd already seen that.
No. I've only seen those 3 Sergio Leone's.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So, I'm doing pretty good. Let's get into some movie news. Biggest piece this week. We got our first look at the Fantastic Four.
We did.
And let me tell you that I watched it and I said audibly, we are so back. This shit looks fire.
It looks good, yeah.
It looks... Visually, it looks really interesting. The whole 50s aesthetic is really cool looking. I think the Thing looks...
Yeah, he looks phenomenal.
He looks really good.
That shot of him in the trench coat when he's looking at the TV and the TV turns on, oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah. We're getting Galactus. Ralph Ineson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Dude, I was watching The Witch with my dad over the weekend, and he was like doing one of his monologues in that movie, and I'm like, holy fuck, he's going to be such a good Galactus.
Did he like The Witch?
He did. Nice. He has the same feelings about it as me, though. It's number 4 in the Eggers ranking. Yeah. I think The Northman is his favorite. Nice. Mine's Nosferatu, but, you know.
W.
Yours is Nosferatu, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's because we're best friends.
Yeah. I haven't seen The Witch in a long time, but yeah, Nosferatu's fucking sick.
Yeah. So yeah, Fantastic Four trailer. Looks awesome.
Yeah. Dude, it's so weird watching trailers from Marvel movies that are in separate universes or timelines, you know what I mean? And you're just like, okay, well, how's this gonna get fucking roped in? Because that's where I just get sad.
Well, it's I don't think it's because it'd be different if it was like Sony or something like that, but this is like MCU canon.
Yeah, but like it's gonna end up in the event. They're gonna be in the Avengers, sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's just like, how do you get there? My question for you: what are you more excited for, this or Superman? Like, what do you think?
This.
You think this looks better than Superman?
I think this totally looks better.
I saw people talking shit about that little clip of Superman doing the little flip around the rock. Did you see that little clip of him doing that?
No.
Dude, oh my god. It looks
people will always find stuff to talk shit about.
Listen, I love Zack Snyder. I love Zack Snyder movies. His fans are fucking psychopaths.
Dude, they're worse than Star Wars fans.
They're the worst. They're horrifying.
I mean, not as bad. Star Wars fans are pretty bad.
Not as bad as Wicked fans, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. I wish those people would shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks good, which is more than you can say for a certain movie coming out next week. Because that movie, the clips that have been released look like dog shit. So I'm gonna keep hating. Dude, Thor: Love and Thunder didn't even get this long of review embargo. I remember
Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't that bad.
We'll see when we get there.
Wasn't that bad?
Because I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen Quantumania either.
Quantumania is pretty rough.
I think the only Marvel movies I haven't seen now are Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever is pretty good. I just like that they finally brought in Namor.
Yeah. Wakanda Forever. I've seen half of the Marvels. I turned it off.
I've not seen that.
And then Quantumania and Thor: Love and Thunder.
But I do have Captain Marvel pretty high on my Marvel ranked list.
I think it's fine.
I actually have a lot of fun with it. I like Brie Larson a lot.
G'day there, boys.
I think that she is... Where is I have Captain Marvel. I actually have Captain Marvel above Iron Man.
That's fucked.
Have you seen... It's at number 8 right now.
Have you seen the TikToks of the guy doing the Ben Mendelsohn impersonations?
No.
G'day there, boys. Dude, it's so fucking funny.
Have you seen the Instagram? I just found this Instagram about... It's like Brian's a termite, and it's this guy posts the same meme every day about, he thinks Brian from HR is a termite, and Here, I'll just send this shit to you. It's really funny. I see it, every day on my Instagram, and, dude.
How's your, whatever you were telling me about yesterday or the other day?
What was I telling you about?
Your TikTok feed thing that's infiltrated it?
Dude! Alright, I don't know if anybody else has this problem. Brooke and Jubal, man. Have you looked them up at all, Evan?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's it's addicting. I'll sit there and listen to it forever. But, it's everything on my TikTok For You page. We need to get back. We were talking about movie news. Okay, I just sent you Brian's a termite.
Yeah.
What else did we get this week? We got another Odyssey casting. We got John Bernthal. Speaking of John Bernthal, that meme I just sent you is John Bernthal. I got to see your reaction when you look at this shit. You don't need the audio, though.
Nice.
That guy just posts that every day.
Fuck yeah. I love that.
That's
crazy. Every day.
Me staring at Brian to see his reaction. It's so good. John Bernthal has been cast in the Odyssey. We love to see it.
Yeah. Have you seen the set photos of what they're building?
Yeah, I have.
They're
fucking
looks
awesome.
Sick. Yeah.
We also got an announcement from the Duffer Brothers about the final season of Stranger Things. They said it's the dude. Just wait till you hear this.
Tell me.
They said it's the equivalent of 8 blockbuster movies.
Stop.
Dude, that was the whole problem with last season. The episode, you're doing too much.
These kids are middle-aged adults now.
I am the same age. I'm older, actually. No, Millie Bobby Brown is the same age as me.
That's crazy. This show is five seasons. It does not need to span a fucking decade, bro.
It's ridiculous.
We don't even know when it's coming out either. It's
no. It's
I can't wait to see which quirky character they introduce and then kill off again.
Dude, justice for Bob, man.
Yeah, for real. Fuck this stupid, honestly.
I'm so season 3, I was like, oh shit, this is fire.
I love season 3. Season 3 great.
Season
the
3
mall aesthetic is so good.
It's the best season. And then you get to season 4 and you're like, okay, first 2 episodes, not bad. I remember watching the first episode and being like, oh shit, this is kind of scary.
The Chrissy Destiny is awesome.
Yeah, super and intense. Then they just like, here's a 2.5 hour episode of television. Yeah. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, the finale is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. And then before that, it's a hour 25, an hour 40. Like,
make them I'll watch it. And I'll enjoy it more if you make it loggable on Letterboxd.
Yeah, because I'm not going to waste my time. Unless I can log
You know how many movies I can watch in that span of time?
At least 2. Maybe. 2 short ones. Yeah. I have no expectations or hope for this one.
Me neither.
Especially because Noah, whatever the...
Noah Schnapp?
Schnapp. I knew it was something app. Or at.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Some stuff.
I know something happened. I don't remember the specifics.
We can talk about it later.
But I know I'm not supposed to like him now.
Yeah, we're also supposed to not like Millie Bobby Brown because she said she hates movies.
What?
She said she can't get through a single movie.
Man,
no wonder your movies
and
suck.
to think I used to be like, oh, Millie Bobby Brown, marry me. I'm kidding. That was never...
Well, you're the same age as her, so it's okay. It's weird for me to hear that.
She's 21. You're 24.
I'm 25.
What the fuck? Dude. God. You're so old.
I know. We don't like Millie Bobby. Well,
no?
Whatever.
Okay, we don't like...
She's a fine actress. She's good in Stranger Things, but her thing about movies really is... You shouldn't be an actor if you don't like movies. What are you doing it for, then?
I don't know. I think there's like a lot of there's a lot of baseball players who don't like watching baseball.
Yeah, it's because it's boring to watch.
Okay.
Get fucked.
All right, buddy.
Shit on.
Oh, we just watched hockey up here, eh?
I don't watch hockey. I like golf.
You can't insult baseball if you're like, yeah, baseball's boring as fuck. I like watching golf.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Any more movie news that I missed?
You want to talk about the Jurassic World trailer?
Oh, yeah. Did you watch it?
I did.
It doesn't look awful.
No. And that's because Gareth Edwards is making it.
He's made the best Godzilla movie.
It looks like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, and I'd be super down for that because Kong Skull Island is dope.
I thought you were talking about Kong Skull Island for a second because I forgot who directed it, and then I remembered.
Who did direct Kong Skull Island?
Jordan Vogt Roberts.
Oh,
never heard of him.
No, Kong Skull Island is really good. It's just the writing is terrible.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
He's the one who's gonna... The guy did Kong Skull Island's the one who's supposed to direct the Metal Gear Solid movie. Which will never come out, but...
Oh, shit. Oh, he did that Kings of Summer movie, too.
My brother really likes that movie. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks better than the Chris Pratt trilogy. We don't need any more of that.
Yeah. The first one bangs, but the rest of them do not.
Yeah. So I'll watch it. It's gonna make $1 billion, and I'll probably be kind of annoyed about it if it's bad. But
yeah,
because Dominion, how did that make $1 billion, dude? It's crazy. Yeah.
Just give him another dope ass looking Halo diving scene, Gareth.
So you're gonna give me a Halo movie, which I also want.
That'd be sick. Did you ever watch the Halo show on Paramount Plus?
No, I heard it was terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I'm not trying to watch Master Chief lay down pipe with anyone except for Cortana. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I do know what you mean.
Or Arbiter, you know, get a little freaky.
That's true. He could be into that type of shit. I wouldn't be surprised. Should we do diary?
Yeah. Also, we have some big Oscars switch ups here because all of these Amelia Perez tweets, and then Carla Sofia Gascon, I think that's how you say it. Garcon, something like that. Just kept doubling down. She went on some interview show and it was like, "Oh, I won't stand for this misinformation." And then she was like, "Oh, dude," digging herself just deeper and deeper into this hole. So, Critics' Choice Awards happened. The voting for those happened before these tweets resurfaced. So, Emilia Perez won Best International Film, which is fucking crazy. And Zoe Saldana won Supporting Actress. That still might happen. I don't know. But Anora went fucking crazy this week.
I know. I saw that. It's so hype.
It won the PGA, the Directors Guild, and Critics' Choice Award.
Yeah.
And I was reading a tweet. I think it was 7 movies in the history of awards have not gone on to win Best Picture. So it's looking like we might get an Anora Best Picture win, which
I'm okay with that.
I'd be fine with it. I love Anora.
I mean,
Anora's
honestly, great. I'd probably put Conclave over that, but I'll talk about that in a minute.
The fact that Emilia Perez is just dropping,
we love to see it. Then
I don't give a fuck what wins. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as it's not Emilia Perez.
Yeah, I just don't care. And Wicked. Well, actually, yeah. Dude.
Yeah, not Wicked.
John, you know what's crazy is John M. Chu. He won Best Director, and he's not even nominated at the Oscars.
That's wild.
At the Critics' Choice Awards. Fucking crazy. Absolutely insane. So, Oscar season getting a little more interesting. We love to see that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What we'd love to see even more is them to rescind her nomination. Please do that. Before we get to Diary, the one last thing I want to talk about. Trey Edward Schultz, who... Do you know him by name?
I do. Love Trey Edward Schultz.
We love Trey Edward Schultz. He is directing a new movie called Hurry Up Tomorrow, and it is a companion piece to The Weeknd's new album. It stars The Weeknd, Jenna Ortega, and
Is that what I've been
Logan.
Seeing trailers for that I keep skipping past because I'm like, The Weeknd.
Yeah, no, you should watch the trailer because Trey Edward Schultz, it's about a musician who's just falling into absolute fucking craziness. It looks very cool, and Trey Edward Schultz is a fantastic director, so I'm sure it'll be sick. It comes out in May. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, one more thing. There was a tie at the Critics' Choice Awards for Best Comedy. Did you see this?
I did not. Oh shit! Trey Edward Schultz did Waves too.
Yeah.
I just knew him. I was like, It Comes at Night.
Yeah. No, yeah. So we trust Trey Edward Schultz.
That's true.
So A Real Pain, which you still need to watch.
Wasn't it A Real Pain and Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah.
I did see this. I did see that.
Fucking crazy.
That is wild.
Insane. Yeah. Anyway, okay. We can talk about Diary now. Do you have a lot?
I have a good amount, yeah.
Okay.
Did I talk about Mary Poppins last week?
I don't think so. I'm going from the 31st.
Okay. That's where I thought I was going to go from. Okay. All right, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Because I'll talk about some of the movies you watched, and I'll bust through these quick, because I feel like you haven't seen a bunch of them, and I don't have that many. I rewatched Heretic. I brought it down a little bit to a 4-star.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I adore the first half. I think the first half is 5-star material, and then the second half, it's hard to talk about without spoiling, but I like it a little less. I still think it's really good though. And then comfort movie season started, so I watched Princess Diaries 1 and 2, both bangers.
Dope. Which one do they all slide down the stairs with the mattresses?
That's the first one.
Yeah, dude, first one is so heat.
Yeah. The second one's got Chris Pine.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, good shit. Good movies. And then for the Real Talk Challenge, I watched Primer, which I don't know if you've seen Primer.
I've not seen it, but it's on my list.
It's a cool movie. I've seen it a few times now, and every time I watch it, it just confuses me. Every time I watch it, I go to the exact same YouTube video. That's like a visual explanation of what happens in the movie. For those of you who don't know, it's a time travel movie that was directed by an engineer for I think like $7,000 or something, like no money, and he refused to cut out any sciencey talk in the movie, so it's written like an engineer, and it makes no fucking sense. But it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. 4 stars. And then after that, another Real Talk Challenge movie. It was Australian. Watch something from Australia. So I watched The Castle. Leahy in the Discord, he recommended this to literally everybody, and it's like if you took the Goonies and took out the adventure part of it and just made it like dads doing cool shit, because it's like these people want to buy this dude's house off him, like for the property, and then it's just like a bunch of vulgar Australians banding together to say fuck you to the man. It's a good time. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I gave that a 4 as well. And then after that, I watched 10 Things I Hate About You. Still 5 stars. It's fucking amazing. It's so funny. And
that movie's trash.
What?
Yeah, this is one of the big things we disagree on. You didn't know this?
I forgot about it because you have this at a 1 star.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is one of the best movies of 1999, which is the best, maybe the best year in film ever.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
I think 2019 is up there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You is fucking perfect. Heath Ledger, what a man. What a sexy ass man. God damn, dude. I want him serenading me on the bleachers. I love that shit. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, little cutie in that one. Good ass movie. And then I watched Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I love this movie. I think it's I'll see where it ends in my ranking. My ranking changes every time I watch this series, but it's a high 4.5. Like it's if there was like one more scene where they used some magic, I'd probably give it a 5 because they don't really use magic in the first one. But I love it. It's great. The ending's awesome. After that, this was a first watch. I fucking love this movie. Blended. Adam Sandler. And shit, what's her name? Drew Barrymore. This was like, if you've seen Just Go With It, you've seen this movie. They're the exact same vibes. Same everything. Go on a vacation together. I had a very good time. I really liked it. Yeah, it was good stuff. I want to watch it again already. And then I watched the 2 MCU movies for this week. Then I watched the most underrated Harry Potter movie and a objective 5-star, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, specifically the director's cut, which I think is just fantastic. The tone switch is just, it's immediately darker. There's more magic. There's more intrigue. There's such a cool mystery just through the whole movie. You got the Tom Riddle journal. You got banger Quidditch scene. You got the fucking basilisk fight. And, dude, it's just so good. You got Fox, the coolest bird on the planet. Yeah. Dude, it's just so... I fucking love Chamber of Secrets. You got Dobby. Absolute cinema. It's so good. I love... We always laugh at when you watch it because at the end when Harry puts the sock in Dobby's book so he's free, like a free elf, Uh, and Lucius immediately just pulls out the killing curse on him. He's about to just straight up kill Harry Potter because he lost his house elf.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Yeah. After that, maybe a controversial one. I watched Spirited Away. And I thought Spirited Away was good. That was fine.
The way you talk about it does not reflect your rating.
It's just overrated. Well, I gave it an extra half star just for Ian because he was gassing me up to watch it. It's a 3.5. I come into these Miyazaki movies and I'm constantly amazed by how weird and cool the worlds are, how great the score is. Joe Hisashi I think he did that one.
Mm-hmm.
He did them all. But, and like how cool everything looks, how cool the characters are, and then I just don't care about the narrative, the plot. Nothing hooks. I can't remember who was telling me today, but someone was saying to watch The Tale of Princess
Mononoke?
No, not that one. It's from the same director as Grave of the Fireflies. Tale of Princess Kaguya. Oh, 2013. That's a new one. Damn. Yeah, he told me to watch that, so I might check that out. And I really want to watch Your Name. I've never seen it, and I'd like to. So yeah, I thought Spirited Away was good, but didn't love it. After that, I watched the best Harry Potter movie, Prisoner of Azkaban. Fucking masterpiece. It's perfect. After that, I watched Goblet of Fire. You and me were talking about this. Mm-hmm. I don't care if this is a bad adaptation of the book. It's a fun movie. You know what I do with fun movies? I give them 5 stars. So yeah. I gave this 5 stars. Pretty simple. And then back to back to back 5 stars. Actually, back to back to back to back 5 stars. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fun ass movie, dude.
Shouldn't have come here tonight, Tom.
Is it the most substantial plot wise? No. Is a lot of it just Dolores Umbridge being a massive bitch? Yeah.
Dude, is it? And you might not remember from the books, but did you know Umbridge is the one who sent the Dementors after Harry in the beginning?
Is she really?
Yeah, that's how crazy. It plays out in the book.
Damn. I haven't read the books seriously since I was a kid, so I need to get back to them. I need to do a reread. Yeah, Order of the Phoenix is just a fun movie. It's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And then, yesterday, I did a Tony Scott double feature. Let me tell you.
And neither of them were Top Gun. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't know that he made Top Gun until you called me.
Yeah, and that was before your second movie.
Yeah, well, that's too late. Well, let me tell you, for 3.5 hours, my penis was rock hard. And by the end of the first hour, my chances of having children gone forever because I'm tapped out, because the car chase in Deja Vu is one of the coolest car chases I've ever set eyes on.
Have you ever watched French Connection?
No, but you told me I'd like it. I gotta check that out.
Dude, the car chase in that.
Dude, this fucking movie is so sick. Deja Vu. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll give you a little rundown. Cash describes this movie as Interstellar meets Minority Report. I know you haven't seen Minority Report, but just to set the scene. It's about this guy, Denzel, and he's a ATF agent, and there's this boat, a big like passenger, cruise ferry in New Orleans that explodes and kills 500 plus people. And so Denzel's investigating it, and he kind of gets attached to one of the people who died, but he finds out that there is a secret device that allows you to see 4 days into the past, but when you go back 4 days, you can watch a continuous stream from any angle, from any camera angle. You get audio. it so it's this weird time travel-esque thing. This shit is so peak. It's got so much juice. Oh my god. It rules. Watch it. 5 stars. It's peak. And then after that, I watched Unstoppable with Denzel and Chris Pine. Let me read the tagline. Sorry, my throat's dry. 1,000,000 tons, 100,000 lives, 100 minutes. This is a good old-fashioned race against the clock thriller. There's a runaway train, lots of dangerous chemicals on it. People trying to stop it. It's fucking cool. It's a good time. Denzel and Chris Pine, they get a great chemistry. And then Lou Temple. I thought it was Sam Rockwell at first. But he's really good in this. He was really funny. So yeah, Unstoppable and Deja Vu both on Disney Plus. Watch them. They rule. They fucking rule. And then if you're ruling like if you like that, watch Man on Fire, another Denzel Tony Scott thriller. That one's pretty sick too. Also, Enemy of the State. That's a great time too. That's a really great time. If you haven't seen that one, Gene Hackman, Will Smith, John Voight, Regina King. That's a sick movie. Yeah. That's my watch list. There's gonna be a lot of Tony Scott glazing coming up because I think I'm gonna do a watch through of his full filmography.
All right. Starting with
Trey's stonewalled that I haven't watched Top Gun. I can just tell.
No, I'm fucking stonewalled that you never watch movies that I recommend you, but I've watched so many movies that you've recommended me.
I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, so I will watch some recommendations. I'll watch Top Gun tomorrow.
It's like you don't think I can recommend good movies to you. You might not love Top Gun, but like if you want me to recommend a movie that I know you like, you just ask, and I do, but you never watch them.
I'm sorry,
Evan, you should watch Language Lessons. You know, and yeah, I know, I'll watch it. Hey Trey, you should watch Oddity. Hey Evan, I watched Oddity. It was pretty damn good. No, it's all good. Since I was on a Tom Cruise run for a little bit there, I watched Rain Man after we recorded last week. Just so good. Dustin Hoffman, man, is just excellent in this.
Should I watch this one?
Have you never seen Rain Man?
No.
What the fuck? How have you not seen Rain Man? I mean, yes, you should watch Rain Man. Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Okay. Sorry, I'm really heated. I apologize.
I'll put it on the list.
I'm being really aggressive. I don't know how you feel about this. I really love it. It's pretty wholesome. Dustin Hoffman is incredible as an autistic man. Just kills it here. After that, I decided I needed to cry my eyes out, so I watched Mary Poppins. Just sobbed. Really, I love it. Mary Poppins is so good. And then I watched Skinwalkers from 2006. It's kind of like Twilight, but with werewolves. I told Jagger to watch it, but he hasn't watched it yet. But I know once he does, he will love it because it is so awful, but it's so funny. Let's see. And then I watched Bad Grandpa, which I'd never seen, but entertaining as hell.
Why didn't you score it?
Because I rarely score Jackass stuff. Like documentaries and all that kind of stuff, I won't score. And like this kind of stuff.
My grandma took me to see Bad Grandpa in theaters.
That's insane.
I gaslit her because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
She didn't like it.
After that, I watched Anora, finally. I really, really loved it. Fell in. Let me pull up my 2024 ranked list here. Just give me one sec. Tell you, and I can tell you where it fell. Here it is. Anora sits at number 20. And I loved it. Cinematography is great. It was my first Sean Baker watch. I haven't seen Florida Project or that other one he did, the Tangerine
and Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
You would hate Red Rocket, Trey. I'll tell you right now.
Really?
It's like Lolita, but you have
gross.
to watch the sex. They don't cut away from the sex.
Mark Edelstein.
Yeah.
Who plays Vanya.
Go.
He was excellent at making me like him and then hate him.
Yeah.
Just a really, really well done. Mikey Madison was excellent as well. Yeah. Really liked her in this. She gave a great performance. Very emotional. And I wouldn't be disappointed if that won Best Picture, like I said earlier.
Yeah. Would you have Mikey Madison over Demi Moore? Because those are the two from
No. Yeah, okay. Demi Moore's better. Her performance in The Substance is top tier. I'd compare the Demi Moore performance to like a what's her face from Hereditary.
Toni Collette. Yeah.
Toni Collette.
I agree.
Like those that level. After that, I watched a documentary about The Shining called View from the Overlook. It was quite interesting. If you just look up View from the Overlook, it's on YouTube. It's like a half hour free log. Really interesting, like behind the scenes stuff about The Shining.
Nice. Oh shit.
What?
That's all your next movie is.
Oh yeah, dude. For the first time since I was like 8 years old, I rewatched Spy Kids.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, shit still rips so
Robert
hard.
Rodriguez, dude, he cooked so hard.
What a crazy filmography that guy has, man. Spy Kids is just excellent. It's all the gadgets are so fun. The thumbs. Alan Cumming is just great. Yeah, I love this whole movie. And after Spy Kids, my two Marvel movies. After that, I watched Lumumba, which is, I believe, it's a movie. It's a Belgian movie about this guy in the 50s and 60s who was like a radical leader who wanted to get the Congo's independence from Belgium. And the Belgium government did not like him. And he was like murdered, like assassinated by the Belgian government. It was really interesting. We watched it in my French film class. Quite good. It's
a movie, not a documentary, right?
It's a movie, yeah. Okay. It's quite good. And let's see. I decided I wanted to watch Gladiator 2, but I hadn't seen Gladiator in a long time. So I rewatched Gladiator. I remember the last time I rewatched this, I brought my star rating down a bit because it felt a bit dated. And it still does feel a bit dated, but, you know, it's just so good. The ending is incredible. Russell Crowe gives a great performance here. Joaquin Phoenix is great as well. Love seeing Jimon Hansu in anything. He's great. Super underrated actor. So after that, I watched Gladiator 2. And, you know, I would not recommend watching these back to back because the disparage in quality between the two, which is crazy because Ridley Scott directed both, is just insane. Gladiator 2 is a 2.5 max. A lot of the plot points are the same. A lot of the characters are the exact same. You know, the CGI somehow looks worse than the first one. Especially all the fights with the animals. Just terrible. I don't know how people have this above a 3-star. I really don't. I wonder what Jagger has to set.
I think you give it a 3.5.
That's insane. We will discuss that when he comes back. After that, Dollars Trilogy. We'll talk about that in a bit. I finally watched Conclave, and I've gotten back into writing like in-depth reviews. Starting with Conclave. This was incredible. Script was so good. I think Ralph Fiennes deserves the best actor. At least from what I've seen so far, he's my number one. He's incredible. Here's the Tooch. Great as always.
Yeah, the Tooch is so based in this movie.
Yeah, John Lithgow is so good. Has the most...
Isabella Rossellini.
Oh, she is incredible.
Fuck, dude, she's so good.
Has the most baller vape hit in the history of film. Yeah, just really excellent. And then I began my watch through of the Alien franchise. So obviously rewatched Alien. Incredible. It's perfect. Sigourney Weaver is just the best. And then I watched Aliens. Not as good. Didn't enjoy it as much. It's still fun, but if you're going in expecting a horror movie, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Then I watched Alien 3, which was just bad. There was no part of this that was good. I think David Fincher tries to do some interesting things here with like because throughout all the Alien movies, there's like this theme of like what is beyond death, and specifically like post Alien Revolutions.
Yeah.
And I think Fincher does a lot with that here with like the prison planet and the guys who are like religious, and then there's I think he tries to do some interesting stuff, but it just doesn't work. It ends up being super boring, and
yeah, it was a really troubled production too. I think like he fucking hates Alien 3. He pretends it doesn't exist.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, he won't acknowledge that he made it, because I think
that's probably good.
Like there's a director's cut, but I don't think it's really what he wanted anyway.
I know the director's cut is longer, and that's the one I ended up watching on F Movies. Well, and it was just bad.
The iconic shot of the xenomorph thing, right? Like licking Ripley's face. That's only in the director's cut. It's a different angle in the original cut. And I watched the original cut, and I was like, "Where's the fucking shot?" I was so confused. Yeah, it sucks, and it's like you don't need to glaze it for David Fincher's sake. No, because even he fucking hates it.
No, it's a bad movie.
Yeah, it's bad.
And then I watched Alien Resurrection, and this is much worse, but I rated it higher because it's goofy as hell.
I told you, yeah.
And I'm starting to see the similarities between between Alien Romulus and this. Like, there's the weird alien human demon baby in both of them. It's scarier in Romulus. This one, it's silly. And it gets sucked through the hole in the window. Ron Perlman is just being the biggest dick the entire movie, and it's so entertaining.
What did I give Resurrection?
I gave this a 3. Because I just had a good time with it. Remy has it at a 3.5 as well.
They do some interesting things with Ripley's character in this movie.
They really do. Well, it's not even Ripley. It's like a clone of Ripley with alien DNA in it. And it's crazy that this is the same director that made that movie Emile.
Oh yeah.
Like the French movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, Grima was in this, like from Lord of the Rings. Which was really weird. I can't ever remember his actual name, but yeah, that one was weird. Followed that up the next day with Prometheus. Sick as hell, dude. Yeah. So good. Fassbender is excellent in this. Logan Marshall Green gives a super solid performance. Noomi Rapace.
She's so good.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but yeah, she's incredible. The visual effects in this one are super cool.
Yeah, I love the stuff with Logan Marshall Green. Dude, this guy, he goes fucking through it in this movie. But
dude, he really does.
The shot on the eye, and then who is it that gets the just the effect of the helmet melting in, and it just turns into like fucking plastic when it gets sprayed. I love that shot. Oh, it's so good.
I think it was Rafe Spall's character that got that happened too. But yeah, loved it. Watched Alien Covenant. This is my favorite of the franchise. Easily. It feels like a return to the horror genre. Which even more in the Fede Alvarez one, but we'll get to that in a second. I love this. I loved Michael Fassbender as both Walter and David. Yeah. R.I.P. Walter.
Were you expecting that?
When they're all running to Danny McBride, and you see what you think is Walter come out after them, and he looks back into the temple, I'm like, oh, that's totally David. 100%.
Yeah.
So I was expecting it, but I was just sad.
That whole sequence is just so fucking good.
Yeah. The sequence where they drop the bombs on like the alien race, it's like the flashback. Yeah. That shit is crazy. Yeah. I loved this. I actually didn't do anything while I watched this. And Evan knows how big of a compliment that is from me, because most movies I just sit I have something to do while I'm watching them.
Yeah.
Very few movies do I just sit here and watch them. But that's what I did with this one. Billy Crudup is excellent as well. I love him.
The back opening up sequence in the beginning first.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my lighting, God.
It's so bright in that room and you just see everything. Oh, it's so good, dude. It fucking rules.
And then last night I watched Alien Romulus. Boy, was this a good time. Holy shit, dude. Kaylee Spaney is great. All the stuff with Andy made, like, oh, dude, that shit made me so sad.
David Johnson's amazing in this movie.
Yeah. I'm real tired of these people going into cryo sleep, because I'm like, everything bad that happens to all of you is while you're in cryo sleep. So how about we just stop going in cryo sleep?
Dude, I love there's such a unique chest burster scene in this movie where they've got the X-ray gun and you can see.
Holy shit, dude! Bones. Yeah, that was so sick.
Oh, it's such an awesome dude.
The visual effects were really cool in this movie. The final sequence with Kaylee Spaney fighting the demon baby
in an asteroid ring, dude.
So sick.
In IMAX, I was just fucking rock hard. It was so sick. Oh my God. And then the demon alien, and then dude, the fucking vagina things on the walls, and they just kept playing with them. It's like, leave them alone. Honestly, why are you
and then they bring Ian Holm back.
Yeah.
Which I love to see.
Oh, you do? You like that?
I do. I didn't realize till just now that it was like he had been dead when they filmed it.
Yeah.
But I love his character.
Yeah. It looks... It's not that bad, but it's not very good.
I think all the red lighting and all that stuff, I think it looked excellent. I really like
Ian
this
Holm's
one.
Character.
Oh yeah, he looks like shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, the movie looks amazing.
Yeah, what did you have this at?
It's at a 4.5.
Dude, this is why we're fucking best friends, Evan.
Fuck yeah. The zero gravity sequence is just...
Oh, it's so sick.
Smoking
dude,
that shit.
Those aim assist guns?
Yeah.
Ugh! That shit's so sick! I wish I had that in Call of Duty.
I went and saw this with my brother and Beth. She thought it was boring, which whatever. Opinions are opinions. But my brother had watched this movie the night before, and during the zero gravity scene, I looked over at him and I was like, "Are they about to do what I think they're about to do?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." And we just, dude, I fucking huge grin on my face. Romulus rules. It is such a fun movie. Is there
Fede Alvarez cooked?
Did we need the "get off her, you bitch"? No, but did I smile when I heard it? Sure. Is it like crazy nostalgia? But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it
doesn't bother me. It's a sick movie.
So, after all of that, here's my Alien rankings. Number 7, Alien 3. Number 6, Alien Resurrection. Number 5, Aliens. Number 4, Prometheus. Number 3, Romulus. Number 2, Alien. And number 1, Covenant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's, excuse me.
Do you have an Alien ranked list?
I do, and I think you're not going to like the bottom. I actually have Resurrection last, below Alien 3. And then I have Aliens, and then
we have the same top 4, just a different order.
Yeah. Right now I have Covenant. I need to move Covenant. I have it below Romulus, but I think that was just hype bias.
That's fair.
Because I have Prometheus, Covenant, and Romulus all at 4.5, but
yeah,
I think it's probably Covenant, and then Romulus and Prometheus, or whatever. You can interchange them. So, guess who took me to see Prometheus in theaters?
Who? Your dad?
Chad. Grandma.
Oh, your grandma. Yeah.
Chad. Grandma.
Why I didn't guess that.
Dude, she took me to so many sci-fi movies, and she hates science fiction.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Would love that.
Yeah, that's watch list for me.
Yeah.
And then I haven't logged it yet, but I watched I Spit on Your Grave this morning. Pretty good. Felt like I needed a shower after, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
Made me feel ashamed of being a man.
Dude. That's how I feel reading The Handmaid's Tale.
You're like,
I said to Beth, I was like, I just feel bad reading it. And she goes, why? I said, she goes, is it because you're a man? I said, yeah. She goes, well, most men are really shitty. And I said, yeah. She goes, you're a good one, but yeah. And I was like, yeah. A good book, though.
Yeah. You're like, oh, God. I hate having a dick. Okay. You want to talk Dollars Trilogy first, or you want to talk Marvel first?
No, let's do Marvel, because in lieu of my shit week, I did not watch the Dollars Trilogy. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll just let you...
them already,
I've seen them, yeah. I'll just let you ramble mostly about them, but... Yeah, let's talk about Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Then you lead Marvel movies, and I'll do...
Yeah. We got some good comedy, finally, because I'm getting real tired of Tony Stark's shtick as I get older and older. But you know whose shtick I'm not tired of? Paul Rudd's, and I never will be. Also not tired of T.I., Michael Pena, David Dastmalchian, the dream heist team.
I'm in the system. The system.
Yeah, dude. You got Michael Douglas. I'm not a big Evangeline Lilly fan, but
really,
yeah, I'm pretty sure she was at like January 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Something like that.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, she's good in it though. She's a good actress. She's great in Lost. But it's just a fun movie, and visually it's fantastic. Like the micro scale fights look amazing. The little desks and little doohickeys they're jumping on, it's the phone, whatever, it all looks really good. and you get the great Falcon fight where he's just fucking with them. He's like, I just need to borrow something and bring it right back. And I forgot, or I didn't realize that this came out.
She wasn't there on January 6th, but she's an anti-vaxxer. Yeah. So, still not great.
You ever heard of science?
You know she's Canadian?
Yeah, I did know that. Anyway.
Ant-Man.
Fun movie. I love I didn't realize this was set after Age of Ultron because I watched them in the other order. But, yeah, the Falcon scene's great.
Yeah.
It's like the Cassie connection hits. Like the emotional core of Ant-Man works really well.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time. And what's his name? The villain dude.
Corey Stoll.
Yeah.
Darren Cross.
Darren Cross, dude. He's awesome.
Corey Stoll, his performance in this is just so good. Yeah,
he's great. And then you also have Bobby Cannavale, who I love. That's my goat. Fucking man.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this, you and me, but this script, it got passed around. But it got passed around to some pretty awesome writers. And I don't know if this was like they each had their hand in it. I know Edgar Wright was like... I think he was going to direct it at one point. Or maybe it was just his script. But we've got Edgar Wright, we've also got Adam McKay and Paul Rudd, and then the guy who did the Tintin movie also working on the script.
Oh my god. Talk about a banger.
Yeah.
Dude. Tintin, man.
Yeah.
I love Tintin.
Yeah. So you got a lot of talented people working on this. Peyton Reed, before he just started making dog shit, because we love Ant-Man, we love Yes Man. That movie's fucking hilarious. And I like the breakup's pretty funny, but
yeah,
I don't really. This Marvel pipeline.
Ant-Man is great. We get introduced to
I need you to do your thing.
You need me to do my overhaul? Yeah, we get introduced to Scott Lang, who originally, this is actually interesting because in the comics, Ultron was created by Hank Pym when he was an Avenger. And the reason Ultron was so messed up was because Hank Pym was an alcoholic and borderline personality, and Ultron inherited that. But that's neither here nor there. We get introduced to Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. We will see him again.
Big character, yeah.
We get introduced to Hope Pym, Evangeline Lilly, the Three Wombats, as Evan mentioned, Darren Cross, aka Yellow Jacket, Scott Lang. We get obviously Paul Rudd. A lot of great actors here. Just a great Marvel movie all around. This is a great one. If you're ever I've never seen a Marvel movie and I just want to watch one, this or Guardians of the Galaxy. These are your two, they're isolated. You don't need to know anything going into them. They're just a good time. Now, we got Avengers, Age of Ultron.
What did you give Ant-Man?
A 4.5. I have this at a 4.5.
Nice. Four for me. It's looking pretty good in the... Well, we can update the rankings at the end of the episode, but... Because it's been a while since we did that. We have 12 in there now.
Oh, I have 14 in mine, but that's including Captain Marvel and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, dude.
Age of Ultron. So,
what the fuck was I thinking? What is the world thinking?
Exactly. Joss Whedon. Is this Joss? Yeah, Joss Whedon cooked, dude.
Yeah.
So hard. This is incredible. I do wish that... one of my critiques is that I wish we didn't have Thanos as a main villain. I wish we had Ultron. There's an entire universe in the Marvel Comics where Ultron has basically killed all the Avengers and taken over the world. Because when you look at it, and it's a really popular universe. It's a really popular comic book line. When you look at it, Ultron is nothing more than a really powerful computer virus. That's what he is. I think Ultron looks great in this. I think this is visually a really, really good movie.
Dude, this movie...
Except for Captain America's outfit when he's splitting wood. That's yikes. A compression t-shirt and tucked into jeans. No, thank you.
Hot.
I think that...
Go ahead, sorry.
No, we get introduced to a lot of... We get Baron Strucker here. We get Dr. List. We get Scarlet Witch. We get Quicksilver. We get a lot of new characters in this film. Quicksilver gets killed off late in the film. A lot of people don't like that, including myself and Evan. Never a good time.
Well, it's hard to do Quicksilver after you get Days of Future Past with just one of the best scenes in that whole X-Men universe. Especially when it's a goofy ass rendition like this, and not a good goofy. Talking about a weird accent and Russian gangster clothes, which I know whatever. I know they're Russian, but still.
Did you also know that they are technically in the comics? They are Magneto's twin children. Which, when this came out, a lot of people thought this was how they were going to connect the X-Men, because that's how it is in the comics. Magneto is their dad. Which they acknowledge that in the Fox X-Men movies with Evan Peters. Yeah. But not in this.
I think this is one of the best looking mainline MCU movies. Guardians is in its own tier. I think this looks better than the first Avengers movie. I think it looks better than all of the Captain America movies. Iron Man probably. This is top 3 for sure. This movie looks fucking great. Thor Ragnarok, that's a great looking movie too. Well, I'm excited to rewatch it. But yeah, I found myself shocked, and I've said on the last few weeks how excited I was to rewatch this. But I fucking loved it. I thought it was really entertaining. It's I said to Trey, if Quicksilver wasn't in this and they got rid of Wanda's goofy accent that's there and then it's gone, I could see this being a 5, honestly, because I just had such a good time. We get team-ups here. Full-scale team-ups, not a couple of people at a time. We're getting the whole team fucking shit up, and it looks amazing. You got that iconic shot at the beginning when they're all jumping in the forest. At the end when they're in the little tower base thing, it looks sick as hell. Ultron, what a villain. Dude, James Spader. What a voice. He's so good.
It was so well written too. Some of his lines, man.
Yeah, because he talks like a person. He understands what's going on. He's not just the villain, the stupid villain that's death to everything. I loved it so much, dude. I had such a good time. This is my number 3 MCU movie right now.
Let me see where this is sitting at for me. Should we just do our MCU rankings?
Yeah. Here.
So right now, I have Winter Soldier at number 1, which probably won't change. Avengers at number 2. Guardians at number 3. First Avenger at number 4. Ant-Man at number 5. Age of Ultron at 6, The Incredible Hulk at 7, Iron Man at number 9, Thor at number 10, and then Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2, Thor the Dark World.
Damn. Nice. I've got, I'll start at the bottom. Thor the Dark World, number 12, number 11, Iron Man 3, number 10, Incredible Hulk, then number 9, Iron Man 2, number 8, Thor, number 7, The Winter Soldier, number 6, crazy. Avengers 1, number 5, Ant-Man, number 4, First Avenger. I switched it up actually because I keep thinking about this movie and how much I like it. So Iron Man, number 3, and then number 2, Age of Ultron, number 1, Guardians. I dethroned Iron Man. Because, yeah, dude, People are fucking sleeping on Age of Ultron. This movie fucking rules. It's so good. Might be better than Endgame, dude. We'll see.
I don't know. I think I have Endgame. I think Endgame is my second favorite Avengers movie.
It'll be between the two for me.
My Avengers ratings go Endgame, Avengers, Infinity War, Age of Ultron.
That's so crazy.
I love Endgame, dude.
You love Endgame because it's like you get to watch Endgame, but then you also get to watch like a quarter of the Avengers in it too.
Yeah,
get the best of both worlds right there.
It's also so emotional. I cry so much during that movie. When the final scene when Cap is dancing with Peggy, I'll talk more about why that's so meaningful once we get to that review, but that shit makes me cry every time. The Dollars Trilogy, our IMDb movies this week. Probably the most iconic of the spaghetti western genre. If you don't know,
sure.
Spaghetti westerns are westerns that were done in Italy in the 1960s because they were cheaper to film there than in America. This one is famously starring Clint Eastwood, and Clint Eastwood is just making this face the entire franchise. Just
yeah,
that's my Clint Eastwood impression.
It's good stuff. Smoking a cigarette.
Dude, all I need is a cigar in my mouth.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Cigar in my bed.
So, first one, A Fistful of Dollars. This has the same plot as Yojimbo, which we've already reviewed on this podcast. It has the exact same plot. A lone gunslinger comes into this town with two rival gangs and basically infiltrates both gangs and proceeds to destroy them from the inside.
Yeah.
It's so good. Super isolated to like this one town. Clint Eastwood is just a badass. Yeah, really liked this one. Would definitely it's bottom of the three for me. Now, next one. Fistful of A Few Dollars More. Starring Lee Van Cleef and Clint Eastwood are in this one. The plot of this one is Lee Van Cleef and Clint Eastwood are both bounty hunters, and they decide to team up to go after like the most dangerous guy out there named El Indio, who we figure out later killed Lee Van Cleef's sister. But Lee Van Cleef plays kind of like the kind of goody two shoes, like retired military colonel, and again, Clint Eastwood is the lone gunslinger in this one. This is the best one, easily.
Yeah.
Has the best shootouts, I think.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Lee Van Cleef and Clint Eastwood are having a dick measuring contest where they're shooting each other's hats, and it's just the coolest shit. I love these movies also because you get like the old timey revolver sounds where it's like, Pew!
Yeah.
Where you're like, yeah, guns don't sound like that.
It's like you only hear them bouncing off of a flimsy piece of metal.
Yeah. But yeah, this was great. So damn good. Super entertaining. The pacing is really good. Yeah, just a really solid one.
Yeah. It feels like you were saying, like the first one is the Yojimbo. You know, you've seen it before. This one, I love. It's like two unlikely guys teaming up. You know, there's a bank robbery going on. Oh, dude, it's just so much fun.
And the split diopters are plentiful. And the only thing that's more plentiful in this than the split diopters is Clint Eastwood doing karate.
Yeah. I feel bad that I didn't rewatch this one because I watched all of them back to back in like 2 days last year, and
yeah, that's what I did.
Some of it blended together, but from what I remember, and I probably will go back and watch this one again just because I remember loving it so much, and I agree with you that it's the best one.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking amazing. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
The action's great. It's funny. It's never takes itself too seriously. Like,
yeah. Yeah, super solid film. And finally, the one everybody knows, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is my number 2 of the franchise. There's a lot that works in this movie. The score is the best out of the 3. And it's the score everybody knows, where it's like... wah, wah, wah. Here, I'll just pull it up on my phone. Yeah, the score is the best out of the 3. Ennio Morricone, it just absolutely cooked here. I think the biggest thing that me and Evan talked about this, the biggest thing that is kind of like brings this movie down is Sergio Leone tried to get too big for his britches, you know? One of the things I love so much about the first 2 is they're very isolated in the setting and the characters, and this one uses like a backdrop of the Civil War, and there's like an entire like half-hour sequence in the 3rd act.
And it's right, yeah.
That it just takes place, like they're just in the Civil War, and I'm like, I don't need this. This has easily the best showdown of all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's so good.
In the graveyard, the Ecstasy of Gold, where Tuco is running around the graveyard looking for the grave that has gold. That's an incredible sequence. The camera work here is super impressive. Just an all-around good time. Lee Van Cleef is Angel Eyes.
Yeah. He's
Aura.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Wait, wow, this wasn't nominated for anything?
That's insane.
Wow, not even score. This one is number 10 on the top 250.
Well, I guess we don't have to talk about it when we get there.
Or A Few Dollars More is.
Yeah, A Few Dollars More is the one that's on this week.
Oh, that's the one we're supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Switch these. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly put here. A Few Dollars More at number 10. I wouldn't hate that. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah. Check out this trilogy. They're great. They're really fun. Still not better than Tombstone, but Evan can't comment on that because he's never seen Tombstone. Because Evan never watches movies I recommend to him.
You're going to hate this so much when I say this. Okay. We were talking about Tombstone recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I watched Tombstone. And then I realized that I had watched Unforgiven, and that for like months I thought they were the same movie.
Okay, Unforgiven, mid.
You
got Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood, shitty movie. Tombstone, you got the fellas. Okay? You got Kurt Russell, you got Val Kilmer, you got Bill Paxton, you got Michael Biehn as Johnny Ringo. Oh my god.
There's a guy named Johnny Ringo in it?
Yeah! And it's a true story, too.
Oh, is it really? That's
Tombstone is about Wyatt Earp, who was like a real shit. American ranger. You need to watch Tombstone, dude. It's so good. It's Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday.
I'm going to try and bust through a bunch of movies on Monday and Tuesday. But I got to watch that Bollywood one because those movies are long as hell. And finish Harry Potter because we're right at the end of Harry Potter. Yeah. But I'm going to, yeah.
All right, everybody. Well,
short episode. We'll be back with a longer one next week when I watch the movies.
Thanks for joining us this week. I don't know if this week we will have an episode out on Friday. I'm getting surgery on Friday. So it is possible that we don't record Friday because that actually might be kind of fun because I'll just be all hyped up on painkillers. But yeah. We will see you next episode.